Hello and welcome to another installment of Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Last time we went to fetch Jack and Kasumi. Shut up, man. There he is. Step away. Oh yeah, okay, well, now we're here at the Citadel. I guess we'll run around and listen to this guy.
It impacts with the force of a 38 kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot.
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Sounds like my college physics class.
I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship.
More like engineering,
or the planet
actually.
behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh dear. Alright, let's see. Did I ever...
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be
people
wearing.
talk too much.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
I don't have one. I'm not a biotic.
Oh. Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
Oh man, hi.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Security seems heavy.
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You're wasting your time. Geth don't infiltrate.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Uh-huh. Okay, goodbye.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Oh dear. Alright, let's go into the Citadel.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
We already discussed that, Miranda.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
That's rather inconvenient. Technically I was. I'm not surprised. This is annoying. I was.
I was listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just
'Kay.
past the scanners on your right.
Thank you. I will do that. Alright.
You'll have to make him scream a little.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Okay then. I'm assuming you're my contact?
Yes. I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
Identifying me, can you fix it? And I like it that way. Wait, what about identifying me?
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Can you fix it?
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge.
This sounds like a pain in the butt.
But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done.
Is that legal? Seems a bit irregular. Do it. Leave it alone. It's clear it's not legal. Wait. Regular? No, whatever. Just do it.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go.
Thank you.
You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
How do I get there from here? That's my plan. Screw the Council. How do I get there?
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Okay. That's my plan.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Ooh, we got investigate options. Sovereign's attack.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Well, that kind of sucks. I know how to get to the Council. This is a Kara ward.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other 4 are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba.
Cool.
We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Alright, that's great. Abusing suspects.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna pry. Humans and CSEC.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Alright, sounds good. Goodbye.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
I will do that, sir. For now, let's go, guys. Let's go and see what we have. Oh, worthy of exploration around here. Alright, there's a Zakira
I hear
cafe.
this is the best place for food on Zakira Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Wow, okay. That's a little arrogant. High-grade provisions. Various quality cuisine items used to prepare diplomatic dinners aboard starships. I assume this is for the guy that cleans the toilets and does the food too. Okay. And then we've got these 2 books, but I can't actually do anything with them, so I'm just gonna leave them there. Okay. Let's see, there's nothing back here, right? You can look out the window. Why are all the cars red? Do we not have any different colored cars around here? Whatever. We'll try going a level lower. Okie dokie. A used ship salesman. Uh-oh. Oh, that sounds like trouble.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
Uh-huh. I'm sure.
With our Unification Day special, you can get up to 2,000 credits back. Such a deal.
Oh my god. What a deal.
Could I interest you in a Turian Esquirine sporting shuttle? Unmatched acceleration, peerless maneuvering, and like all Turian shuttles, it can fit a light mass accelerator cannon. Perfect for heavy traffic.
Oh man, I wish I had one of those.
I offer a no-money down lease on my quality used ships. Ah, I know. Perhaps one of our light haulers? I have several Kowloon modular conveyors available. Very moddable, those Kowloons.
Uh-huh.
You know what makes a ship, Earth Clan? It's the engines. I don't mean to brag, but the Borcat Combine,
produces wonderful engines.
I'll keep that in mind.
Perhaps you'd like to examine a ship with such an engine?
I can't help but feel like there's some kind of innuendo in what he just said.
Now, I'm hardly one to judge EarthClan, but you appear quite fertile.
Oh man, and then he goes on to this.
I believe you could use a shuttle with seating for many bulbous children.
I think this is the part where we leave. This is indeed... Yeah, hi.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Really?
What can I get you? The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better dried seaweed on the station. We have 6 kinds of beer on tap.
That's good.
We don't have a karaoke machine anymore. You do not want to hear drunk Elcor sing.
Actually, I kind of do. I think that would be amazing. Okay, looks like we've got a little problem over here.
What? I was just walking by.
Okay,
I'm
what's
sorry,
the issue?
I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, EarthClan. Just because the Volclan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
Oh man. Quarian opinion.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Citadel Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with CSEC and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
Maybe the chit fell. You look at ships a lot. Yeah, maybe it fell.
You ran into each other outside the Citadel Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
I believe you. No problem. You look at ships a lot.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah. They've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
That's a great idea. That's an ambitious goal. You should be more realistic. That's a great idea.
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
Ooh.
You know about the pilgrimage?
Yes, I do.
I traveled with a Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
Oh, you mean traveling with the Quarian. Okay, I get it. I was like, I'm not buying you a ship, lady. CSEC opinion.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like, and she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
I'm not sure about that. Vola's opinion.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Citadel Foundation store, she ran right into me.
She just ran into you?
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work.
This is
they
true.
Bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves. All of them.
You're a little radical. Did you leave it at the store?
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Citadel Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
Alright. I'll look into this. Goodbye. Yeah, I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Ma'am, this is a CSEC matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Will do. Alright, goodbye.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
Yeah. I'll be really careful. Okie dokie. Oh man, there's a cat at the door. Of course there's a cat at the door. Come in, meow meow. Yes, hello. Hi. She always has to meow when she walks in the door. I don't know what her thing is. Is this yeah, this is Citadel Foundation. Hello, do you have a credit chit?
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Hi.